Hello and welcome to Spotlight on the Arts. I'm Mark McLemore. The fall exhibition at the YWCA on Bonita Avenue is a two-woman show by Jacqueline, Chanda, and Lisa Kanouse. Love Letter to Tucson explores our community's urban life as seen through these artists' individual perspectives. And they join me now to discuss what they found. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So based on the name of the exhibition, Love Letter to Tucson, what did you want to have in that love letter, Lisa?
Well, I grew up in Tucson, but as a kid, I didn't really fully appreciate this town. It felt small, podunk kind of dirt town until I moved away to New York City. That's where I studied art at Parsons. It took leaving and coming back to fully appreciate the uniqueness that this town has, the quirky, weird charm that there's nowhere else in the world quite like Tucson. It's not like Phoenix, where you can talk to people. We appreciate the arts, there's great music, and I love the historic buildings. And I'm trying to capture the downtown I remember, because it's all changing so fast. You just blink and there's a new hotel, there's a new parking garage, a Supercuts. And I kind of do miss those days when downtown was kind of empty and I could just have the run of the town all for me. That's what I try to capture. Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline, what was it important for you to express?
Well, it was really about the people. Where Lisa focuses on buildings, I like to watch the people. I like to watch them walking in the street and doing common everyday things. Mm-hmm. And so that for me was important in terms of capturing what happens here in Tucson.
The beauty of everyday life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, what does the atmosphere of Tucson inspire in you in terms of color? What's on your palette?
Well, because the people are outside, what I like a lot is the sun. I've had a number of jobs in different places, and each time I've gone to a place, I've looked on the calendar to see how many days of sun it is. So when it comes to Tucson, we have a lot of sun. So it's that sunlight that casts those strong shadows that make those colors really come out, the greens, the yellows, the purples, and the shadows. Those are the things that I really appreciate in terms of a color palette.
And Lisa, you're contrasting the downtown that used to be with the downtown that we have today.
Yeah.
But if you close your eyes, what are the colors that go with those images?
I like the sun, more of the sunset tones, those rich reds and golds. There's this one time of day, they call it the golden hour right before sunset, where the light is this really warm, strong orange, and it turns our cactus this bright lime green, and the shadows, purple blue shadows. Mm-hmm. So instead of the bright, overwhelming, blazing sunlight kind of time of day, I like that rich, warm tones more.
So between the two of you, have it all covered.
We have it all
covered. Yeah.
Well, Jacqueline, tell me about a certain painting of yours that depicts a scene at a Starbucks.
Yes. Yeah, that I like depicting scenes of common everyday situations, and there's another artist friend of mine. We meet periodically every month, and we generally meet at a Starbucks. And so I was sitting there saying, well, you do all these paintings of people, why not, do something at Starbucks? You've been like to 3 or 4 of them. And so I snapped a couple of pictures and then put the composition together. And the whole idea is common people and common things doing everyday situations. Thank you.
Lisa, has this opened your eyes to the idea of collaboration? Are you and Jacqueline kind of inspiring each other with your art?
Well, it takes an artist's mind to understand what we're doing in our paintings. So she can look at my paintings and understand my brushstrokes or what I'm trying to go towards. And with her paintings, I always refer to them as, well, you're a painter's painter. She paints, she has these subtle, amazing compositions that maybe not everybody would appreciate, but as a student of art, I really understand, and I'm amazed all the time her growth and her confidence now in your painting.
Since returning to painting after your retirement from education.
Yes, yes.
You had, what, a 20-year hiatus or something?
Yeah, something like that. Somewhere 27 years, actually. But
20.
Lisa Kanouse and Jacqueline Chanda, thank you so much for sharing some time with us.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Love Letter to Tucson will be on display until the end of the year at the YWCA's Francis McClelland Community Center on North Bonita Avenue. Thank you for watching Spotlight on the Arts.